Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sean Result and welcome to my Samsung DeX videos. So in this video, we're going to be looking at some benchmarks for my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus while running on Samsung DeX. So here I have Geekbench 4, and Geekbench 4 is a benchmarking app for phones, basically. I can actually rate this app a 5-star. Yes. Okay, so I already went and did some benchmarks on my Galaxy S7 and my Galaxy S8 Plus, and then on the Galaxy S9 Plus. And let's go ahead and look at the benchmark scores for them. So let's go ahead and open CPU or the benchmark. So I did a CPU benchmark as well as a compute benchmark. And you can read there what CPU benchmark means. It just simply says CPU benchmark measures the performance of CPUs at performing everyday tasks using tests designed to simulate real-world applications. And the benchmark took around 2 to 20 minutes. And the compute benchmark benchmark measures the performance of GPUs at performing common compute tasks such as image processing. This benchmark takes around 2 to 10 minutes. So I did both of these benchmarks on 3 different phones. And before we continue, I will not be showing the benchmarks for these 2 phones, but I can say that that the Galaxy S8 Plus actually did a bit worse while on Samsung DeX than the benchmarks on the S7 Plus. So that was quite surprising to me that the S8 Plus did worse than the S7. But I guess it's understandable because the S8 Plus was running on Samsung DeX and my S7 was just running in normal phone mode. It wasn't that much worse, but it was worse. And yes, let's go ahead and look at the benchmarks on the S9 Plus. So here we go. We can see the CPU benchmarks. We can open it, and here you can clearly see the benchmarks for them. So it scored 3,622 on single core and 8,684 on multi-core. And yeah, here are the stats. I'm not going to go into detail about them. Let's go ahead and go to single core, and as you can see here, you can see how the S9 Plus with the score performs against the S7. So this S9 Plus actually performed almost double as good as the S7. So it's much better than both the S8 Plus and the S7. So as you can see here, by the single core scores, it beats all of these devices by far, by almost double. And multi-core, the same goes for multi-core, it beats the other phones by far. So clearly the S9 Plus is a beast with the Snapdragon 845 or the Exynos 9810 chip. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the compute benchmarking scores. And here it scored a 6,184. That's a good score as well. You can check here some details here. I'm not going to go into detail with it, but yeah. And let's go to compute, and you can see it's scoring against the other devices, and it clearly wipes the other devices as well. It's almost double all of them. So yes, that's basically it, guys. As you can see, the Galaxy S9 Plus is a beast when it comes to benchmarking and when it comes to performance. And when I actually run the Galaxy S8 Plus on my Samsung DeX, you can clearly feel it's much slower than the S9 Plus. And when I moved over to the S9 Plus from my old Galaxy S8 Plus, I could clearly see the performance boost. So I think the extra 2 GB of RAM and the new CPU is definitely better. And the phone feels much faster on Samsung DeX with the new S9 Plus compared to my old S8 Plus. This year-old phone actually feels much older now that I have the S9 Plus. There's huge difference between them when it comes to performance on the Samsung DeX. At least what I have experienced so far with my 2 devices, it's much different experience in terms of performance. At least for me, I can feel that the new device is much faster, and these benchmarking scores are quite good scores. It's definitely good benchmarking scores. Yeah, it's almost as good as the benchmarking scores of the iPhone 10, and the iPhone 10 benchmarking scores for CPU and compute is a bit higher than this, but it's close to the iPhone 10. So Yes guys, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to see any other videos like this, then make sure to tell me in the comment section, and I will go check that out and do those stuff for you guys. And that's basically it. So yeah, if you want to see me again, then subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.